The learning objectives. By the end of this chapter, you will be able to identify the past form of verb be. Use verb be in affirmative and negative statements. Use verb be in yes or no questions and WH questions. Form the simple past tense appropriately, regular form and irregular forms. Form the simple past tense in affirmative and negative statements. Form the simple past tense in yes or no questions. Recognize the use of the simple past tense. Identify the spelling rules of the final ed. The past form of verb be, affirmative statements. Use was with the personal pronouns I, he, she, or it, or with the singular form of nouns. Examples: I was absent. He was a famous football player. She was ill. It was cold. Use were with the personal pronouns you, we, or they, or with the plural form of nouns. Examples: you were at the dentist. We were late. They were at school. The past form of verb be, negative statements and contractions. Use was not and the contraction of was not, wasn't, with the personal pronouns I, he, she, or it, or with the singular form of nouns. Examples: negative statements: I was not absent. Contraction: I wasn't absent. He was not at school. He wasn't at school. She was not ill. She wasn't ill. It was not cold. It wasn't cold. Use were not and the contraction weren't of were not with the personal pronouns you, we, or they, or with the plural form of nouns. You were not at your desk. You weren't at your desk. We were not busy. We weren't busy. They were not at the library. They weren't at the library. The past form of verb be, yes or no questions. Begin your yes or no question with was, with the personal pronouns I, he, she, or it, or with the singular form of nouns. Was I famous? Yes, you were. No, you weren't. Was he at school? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. Was she busy? Yes, she was. No, she wasn't. Was it cold? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Notice was goes before the personal pronoun I, he, she, or it. The past form of verb be, yes or no questions. Begin your yes or no question with were, with the personal pronouns you, we, or they, or with the plural form of nouns. Were you at the dentist? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Were we good? Yes, we were. No, you weren't. Were they at the library? No, they weren't. Yes, they were. Notice, were goes before the personal pronoun you, we, or they. The past form of verb be, WH questions. Begin your WH question with a question word. What, where, when, who, why, how, what time. Then use the same word order as in yes or no questions. Examples: why were you late? Because I was asleep. Where was he? He was at school. Why was she absent? Because she was sick. How was the weather? It was cold. Where were you yesterday? We were at the library. When were we born? You were born in 1990. Who were they? They were my cousins. End of part 1.